I'm in Charleston. I have never been in Charleston. I looked at a map to see the historic district, and I think I'm in it, somewhere around it, near it. Sorry for the dashboard uh, appearance, but I probably should have placed that a different way. But now it's permanent. I don't mean the phone, I mean the stand. So anyway, I'm going to make a turn here to go more to the heart of it, and we'll see. I'm totally ignorant when it comes to this whole historic district, so I'm just going to drive around a few streets and see. Certainly looks old. Just wandering. It's on a peninsula, but Charleston's kind of strange as far as what I'm used to. And there's a lot of little inlets and things. So this is a kind of a big peninsula where the historic district is. So if I would keep driving straight, I would hit the water, in other words. So I'm going, I think, southeast. Definitely going east, but I'm going southeast. So far, not a lot of commercial establishments here. It's more people, residential, it's people living here, which is kind of cool. I mean, it's a throwback, except for the cars and streets and lights and things. But I don't know if it changes. I don't know. This is the type of thing that you would need somebody who lives here to show you. You probably could read all the guidebooks you wanted to, but you'd still be wandering around kind of confused. It's actually quite a large historic district. On the map it looked pretty large. I don't know the dimensions, but it was a significant part of the city. So that's why it makes it a little bit more different. It's not like one or two streets, like Bourbon and Royal Street in New Orleans or something. This is much more comprehensive. There's a little, I don't know if that's an inland, like little lake, a park, or to the right, or if it's part of the sea coming in, jutting in somehow. I apologize. Oh, here we go, screen. I was going to apologize for the red light again. That was a short red light. No, it looks like a little lake, very pretty little lake. Some new high-rises to the right, so maybe I don't know if that's part of the historic district or not, and I don't know what they allow in the historic district, or if there was vacant land, or they could build something. I don't know. I did no reading on this whatsoever, other than the fact that they have a historic district. I just kind of wanted to. I'll do that reading after this, and then hopefully someday I get back here and do a little more comprehensive tour. Maybe we'll get into a little bit more of the historic district. I don't know. I mean, deeper in. Again, there's not a lot of commercial right here. I mean, there could be commercial streets that cater to the historic district type of thing, but this is all pretty residential. In fact, all residential. I guess it's a one-way street, so I'll just keep going in the same direction. See if I come up with anything. There's a couple of interesting streets to the sides, but smaller streets. Well, but I'm just going to keep going this way until I probably dead end at the sea. I'm not sure how that works. There's a pretty house up there. I don't know if it's a multi-unit or single family, but again, you'd have to have somebody that knew what they were doing or knew this area. Well, that looks like the sea, but it looks like it's blocked off. The palm trees just don't look, I don't know, they don't look like they belong here because it's a historic district, but I'm sure they've been here since the beginning. In again, this is all residential here. I'm assuming there's some commercial streets because they want to take advantage of the. I mean, there's got to be commercial streets for the residents, but I'm sure they want to take advantage of tourist dollars too. Keep on driving, and maybe I will, since I can't go any further to my right, then maybe I'll hit a commercial building doing this. I mean, a commercial section. It's a cool little street. To my left. Small. Obviously, because it was built when there were no cars. And pretty buildings. I guess they're all residential, but they differ in style a lot. Maybe there is an overwhelming theme here, but I'm not picking up on it. Porches are big, that's for sure. Of course, people didn't have air conditioning, even though they do, but porches are still cool, or, still fun. Oh, there's is it horse-drawn? Yes, it is. What a big horse. All horses are big, but it's very pretty here. Wow. Beautiful homes. And a beautiful park. And I guess we're hitting the water again. So I've been on the far end of the peninsula. I guess I'll go a little further and see what I encounter. Oh, big palm trees there. It's like a boardwalk of sorts. The sea, of course, seawall here. See what we can see. Oh yeah, this is seawall. I'm going to go left. Not much of a view unless you get up on there. I'm assuming, well, I can't assume anything, right? Should not assume. Beautiful homes though. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, huge. I'm assuming, again, I can't assume. They look like single family homes. Maybe some of them are apartments, but I don't know. I'm just wandering. I'm just totally without, definitely a tiny little street. Zigzag alley is there, kind of cool. I always think in terms of fire, it would be be rough over here. I guess it's a little, wow, cobblestone. Now that is cool. Now that's cool. Maybe this is actually nicer than when I was some of the larger streets. I like the little streets, have a much more authentic feel to them. I think I'm going to try to get down that cobblestone alley. Wow, there's some pretty homes. Let's see if I can get down there. There's got to be a way to cut over here. Too many cars or people, that's for sure, and I don't know what that's due to. Time of the day. Big church up ahead. Really cool. Gotta go down here. Maybe I'll find that alley. Cobblestone alley. know. Oh, I think I have to turn down here, so I think this is the Cobblestone Alley, which is called Church Street. Oh, this is cool. Now this is old world. Look at these trees. Ah, it's beautiful. Really cool. It's definitely authentic. Yeah, and very skinny. Very, not very wide, and very bumpy too. I'm assuming original cobblestones, not something that was put in here for effect or even repaired anytime. I'm gonna go make a left. I could continue on the alley, but well, maybe I will, because it's kind of interesting. Very walkable. I mean, well, I don't walkable in the sense that you can walk with your neighbor, but you can't. I don't know where the commercial stuff is. But maybe I'll head up towards that church. Again, I think I'm going south-southeast because the water's right ahead of us, and I've been on this street that's running perpendicular to the one I'm on here. So I'm going to be revisiting. These are not much traffic. Jeez, it's unbelievable. I thought there'd be a lot of traffic, but there's not much at all. And maybe again, maybe this is goes. Well, there's some cannons over there. I guess maybe they use that. I have to look at the history. Because I mean, being a peninsula, being on the ocean, and pre-Revolutionary War, and maybe, and of course, Civil War. Again, this is the same street I was on, but I'll go. I won't make that left turn. It's a boardwalk to my right. It's also a breakwater, I guess. The sea. I'm sure there's interesting views from there. I'm not gonna stop, and I could though because there's parking actually. I guess this is the time of year to come to Charleston because it's beautiful. I got a lot of sun. Water was beautiful. The beach was really very sparse in terms of, I mean, you could have 40 feet in all directions around you if you wanted it. And I guess October 1st is when they let dogs on the beach, which, you know, I was in heaven. Big Great Dane I saw, and then petted, and another half lab, half German Shepherd who was loved the water. And so, yeah, anyway, I'm continuing the opposite. Well, I don't know where I'm at. Why am I trying to comment? This looks like it's more commercial, and I see more people obviously touring. It might be formal official tours, but the sea is about a block to my right. I'm gonna go north of this, or whatever I'm doing, going west, northwest, and this looks newer and more commercial. And I'm sure I'm missing some great spots here in the historic district. That's just the way it goes when you don't know what you're doing. And there's some old buildings here too, just commercial buildings, not as quaint as the residential section, but well, that was an interesting street. That was tiny. So maybe I'll try to do one more street and see. Yeah, I'll do this one here. great little street, is it? Well, yeah. I didn't pick the best one by any means. But I will. Put it on this one. Again, this is looks like a mix of residential and no, this all looks residential. I guess commercial. There are certain commercial streets, and that's it, as far as I can see at this point. But I like the trees. This is that little street. Let's see if we do that one. All right. Let's see up ahead. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna go down this one. A lot of people walking here. Walking on the street. Because of low branches. Or because they think they can't die. Yeah, it's not just a mall, people, it's an actual street. Yep, Pop's probably younger than I am. I'm gonna go this way because I think I'll be behind that dump truck forever. That's got a cool church. That's not the one I saw. But this might be a town square. Again, I did no research. Oh, there's a cemetery there to my left. That's kind of cool. Obviously very old. This is a town you could spend, 3-4 days in at least. And I'm just blindly touring it. So that's that other church maybe up ahead. I don't know. There's a number of churches I've seen, the spires, but I haven't gone by any except that one behind us. Again, I have no idea where I am or what I'm doing. I mean, I know I'm on the peninsula, but I don't know as far as the historic district. I don't know if I'm in what part of it, the heart of it, the periphery, the fringes. Again, another commercial street. Let me take that back down and see if it remains. Oh, there's that other church, I guess, that I saw from a distance with the white spire. This is very, yeah, there's White Spire Church. This is kind of grand. This is like a big wide street, grand street, with big grand buildings on it. Certainly not residential, but it doesn't look too commercial either. It almost looks like it's institutional. We'll see. Boy, if anybody watches this whole thing, again, they're either very bored or I don't know, sleeping while it's on. It's about 85 degrees. It's warm, but it's nice. The sun is warm, hot, because I'm down here much further south than even I was in Hendersonville or Charlotte in North Carolina. And I certainly don't mind that. I want to follow the sun. But yeah, this is more of an institutional sort of region. I do believe that it's residential up ahead, but I'm not really sure. I can't tell until I get up there. And this is the town you definitely have to do a walking tour of. There's another horse, maybe the same one. I always feel badly for the horses because that's not easy, and then they do it in the summertime too, I'm sure. And my God, it's got to get really hot here in the summer and humid. So this is kind of it's a mix of things, I guess. That's another church. I'm assuming, yeah, First Presbyterian. So I'm going to wrap this up pretty soon because I'm wandering aimlessly, and I'm sure I missed some very interesting aspects of this historic district, just because I didn't do any research on it previously, or previous to this. So I am going to soon end this. I keep thinking I'm going to see something phenomenal here, and I may. And I mean, it's all pretty cool. And this has got to be a one-way street. It has a one-way thing here. This is kind of cool, because if anybody else is coming down this street, that ain't going to work with two cars. Tain't going to work. Very pretty. And I like stuff like this. It would be nice if it was cobblestone, but hey, you know. I was just going to say, how did they plow this? But I don't think they have much snow, if any. I'm going to pull out of here real quick. I can't see. I can't see. Oh, let's keep going here. Again here once I exit, once I get to the stop sign up there. You know, all this is conjecture on my part, because I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm at. I mean, I have a general idea, but okay, well, I can't. I have to make a left. Okay. I much prefer those little tiny little streets. There's some in Chicago that I really like, and they're not as, they're certainly not part of a historic district, but I just like the feel of them. That's a small house, isn't it? Look at that little thing. Or like a coach house. All right, I'm going this way, and I don't even know what direction I'm going in now. Did I ever? Big beautiful home to the left. Different from, it's funny because you get these little like row houses, and then you get these big single family mansions. So it's just very eclectic. I'll have to read about the architecture and see what, I mean, I'm sure it's an old city, so there were different periods of time that all these were built, and it's a big city, so it's not like a little city and it was all built at once and it was all at the same time period and architecture. But still, it's interesting because it's a small area of the city, comparatively speaking, and it's got so many different kinds of styles of residential architecture. So we'll see. I'll do my research, educate myself. Okay, I think the sea is to my left. Yes, it is. So, I think I'm headed back to the major drag, the one that's Route 30, I think it is, something like that. That is quite modern. And I'll be leaving this district, so very soon. If anybody's still awake or alive, if anybody did dare to get this far, or decide to watch it in the first place. I guess I'm behind a construction tractor. That's why we're going slow. You see a little yellow top up there, but there's some interesting stuff up here, so I'm going to keep this on for a few more minutes. It's probably better to go slow like this, at least for me, because then I get to see and I get to decide. More time to do that. But I do think I'm heading out of it. Can't go left, I can't go right. So I'm going straight ahead. I do love the palm trees. I mean, they had a nice little touch. I mean, on their own, they're not the prettiest trees in the world, obviously, but they're kind of cool, and of course it reminds you that this is a warm climate, and I like warm climates. Again, I'm just crawling along here because of that construction. Oh, they're doing streets up there too. Oh Lord. Well, he's turning at least. Maybe we all have to turn. No, I don't think so. So, let's see what's up ahead. I think I may have to turn. Everybody's turning. Maybe it's a dead end. No, it's not a dead end. Well, I think it is. Well, they are building something new there, and there was an empty lot. I don't know what their zoning ordinances are. Alright, well, I'm totally confused now, but let's see over there again, to my left. So I'll go this way, but I think I'm pretty much out of the historic district. I just want to make sure, for my own benefit. Oh, there's a speed bump I didn't see. Yeah, I'm pretty much out of it. Well, that was my tour, and I'm sure I missed a lot of stuff. But if you're coming to Charleston, take a tour on either, well, I don't suggest the horse thing because I feel badly for the horse, but do the tour, walking tours, if you're able. I'm going to pull in there, and I'm going to check out where I'm at. All right, everybody. I say everybody. It may only be me looking at this when I finally do upload it onto YouTube. Okay.